Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at hundreds of millions of option errors in the CAT system with MMTLP identified as a known issue. We're also going to be looking at the new Congress campaign and an update on terms of where we are up to, as then finishing off by having a look at tick symbol FFIE, and I'm going to be sharing with you an important date for your diary and also some significant catalysts going forward. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first of all, headline from Stock Market News, we can see one of the last big bears on Wall Street turns bullish on the US stocks. So we are seeing a little bit of a positive resurgence in the markets, and he states here Morgan Stanley's Michael Wilson now sees the S&P 500 rising 2% by June 2025. And Wilson boosted his target for the S&P 500 to 5,400 points from 4,500. So great news there. But if we get a headline here from Market Watch, we can see in terms of today, the stock market is edging higher after we saw in the previous video where it topped 40,000 in terms of a milestone. So good news here also for Google, and we can see that Google is currently trading at all-time highs again. So again, positive developments, especially from an AI point of view for Google. And finally, shout out here to Quiver Quantitative, who posted again regarding Nancy, and this stated her net worth has just passed $250 million for the first time. She's made $9.9 million in the stock market so far this month. So congratulations to Nancy for some outstanding trading. Let's now have a look at the CAT system, the known hundreds of millions of option errors. So shout out here to Frank, who's also stated that the known issues list includes MMTLP, GME, AMC and also HYMC. So in his post here, we can see that the image shared is with regard to the industry aggregate trade date statistics for April the 26th, 2024 and May the 9th, 2024. So we have a look at the key dates here. The 1st of May and also the 2nd of May, and overall errors count. So this is quite staggering. So the first figure is just in excess of 107 million. The second figure is in excess of 106 million. So what he states here in the post is the CAT file and data submission feedback and errors correction process in terms of the update May the 16th, 2024. The monthly CAT update meetings provide the industry with a high-level overview of statistics and open issues, newly published guidance, announcements and reminders. And basically what we're seeing here is production environment on events with an event date on or after June the 12th, 2022 through May the 10th, 2024. So again, the key date there is also certainly significant for MMTLP. So after June the 12th, 2022, that would certainly be applicable to MMTLP. So with the number of these errors, that is certainly something that needs to be investigated and also identified with a significant focus from the SEC and FINRA. So again, a very important question there. So let's now move on to have a look at an update from Hollywood Henry in terms of the 4th Congressional letter campaign. So the good news here, we are now well in excess of 50,000 letters sent, and with the total we currently have, according to the post, is 53,006 letters sent. In terms of new letters sent, we just now have in excess of 1,149, and what he states here, it takes just 150 seconds, costs nothing, and this letter we're talking about is something that can be done online. It's not like a pen and paper physical style. So go ahead, check out the post, and please add your letter. Let's now have a look at some important updates for tick symbol FFIE, also known as Faraday Future Intelligent Electric. So this is a stock that we were watching in the previous week, and it's also a stock that we have called out in our Discord in terms of daily stock alerts and also in our current weekly watch list. So right now, in terms of the chart for today, we can see it's up close to 47.6%, currently at $1.52. So it has been extremely volatile and gone up quite significantly, and also came down in excess of 50% at one time on the Friday, so certainly needs to be traded with care. But let's have a look at a key date. So from the EV Brands website, we can see here it states that Faraday Future is to release quarterly for 2023 earnings. What can investors expect? So in terms of the date for your diary in terms of earnings, we're looking at May the 28th, 2024. And on this date, shareholders should get additional investment updates as well. And as well as that guidance in terms of Faraday Future and the company in terms of them avoiding delisting from the Nasdaq. So that has been a concern. So we're looking at after the market close at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and in the earnings we hope to hear from the CEO, who will also give us an update in terms of the 660 patents that were filed and been issued, and also patents from both an EV point of view and also an AI competitive point of view that they will be looking at. So let's obviously look at the overall history in terms of the stock. Like many emerging EV companies, it has faced a significant amount of short interest. It has come down significantly from its all-time highs. It's currently going through a little bit of resurgence, and we know that obviously overall for the longer term investors have been a little bit bearish. However, recent momentum has been very good, and if we look at what happened over the previous week, at one point it was up in excess of 8,000%. So certainly in stocks like these, it's always a good idea to take profit or protect profit. I finally like to finish off by giving a shout out to the previous week's weekly watch list, where we called out a number of stocks. So most of the calls were very successful. So congratulations to everybody who made profits in them. And remember, many of these stocks are not designed for a long-term hold. They're also based on momentum and breaking news. So we called out NVAX. There was some positive news on that, and that was up 34% on the week. At one point, there was a chance to take a 47% return. We also called out RENT and shared the data with regard to short interest from Fintel. That was up 88.8% on the week, and we did identify Rent as a potential squeeze stock. Groupon was also called. That was up 27.4% on the week. VSTS, that was up 7.4% on the week, and the previous week we were also watching very carefully GameStop, ticker symbol GME, and also AMC. And on the Monday, it was a great opportunity there to take over 146% in profit. So my personal opinion on GME this time round is I did not believe that many people would diamond hand this time, and we did see it come down much more quicker. It was overall down on the week 15.5%, identifying the importance of always protecting profit. INSG, that was another good call. That was up 38.4% on the week. SGBX, another stock that we called out, that was up 36.7% on the Friday and also 1% on the week. SG was closing level on the week, and SOUN was another stock that we were looking at in terms of positive momentum, up 10% on the Monday, then closed down 3% on the week. So that's why it's always important to protect profits, and also not all calls are always successful. So if you would like to get the next weekly watch list as well as a copy of our daily stock alerts, and also join us in the challenge, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.